Ultra running doesn't just change your body, it also changes your mind. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about what ultra running does to your mind. So without ranting about this, let's go and explore these things. First of all, it destroys your comfort addiction. In the modern world, we live a very stimulated life, and when you run for these long hours, the stimulation is gone. Your brain basically doesn't have nothing stimulating it. It's just empty. There is only you and your thoughts, and that's everything you feel. A bit of pain also, but like, it's only this. It's nothing extra addictive, extra interesting. It's just boring in its own sense. And what this does to you is that everything in life then becomes more interesting. When you are seeing a beautiful tree in the park, it just looks beautiful. It's just a beautiful tree. You acknowledge it. It's not extra stimulating, but it's a beautiful tree. This is what ultra running really does to your mind. You appreciate the little things in life. And when you destroy this comfort and these addictive things, which ultra running does, your brain starts to catch smaller stimulations from the outside world, and everything becomes easier, becomes more fun. Like walks. So even boring stuff becomes fun. Sometimes you just enjoy doing the dishes because that's pretty stimulating compared to ultra running. So it's very interesting, like, how it can affect our mind when it destroys comfort. The next thing I want to talk about is you learn patience. And what I mean by this is that ultra running is a long-term thing. If you want to train for an ultra, it takes you months of conscientious preparation, and it teaches you patience, because you cannot wake up today and say, I'm gonna run an ultra tomorrow. That's not how it works. That's not a part of the game. You learn patience by training hard consistently for a couple of months, and the results will come after a couple of months. But the problem with this world is that we want everything so quickly, but it's just not how it works. You know what I mean? And also, like, during the races, you need to be patient. You need to know when's the right time to strike, to attack, to go for the push. It's something that you need to experience. And I think ultra running is one of the best ways to do so. Because if you are patient, you will achieve anything you want in life. Let me give you an example. You have a wonderful business idea and you start it. And let's say after 2 months you give up because it was too hard. And you start another one. Well, let me tell you something. I'm not a big genius when it comes to business, but like, when you start another one, the 2 months progress is gone. Obviously you have learned something, but like, it's gone. Practically it's gone. And if you repeat these like 5 times with, you're gonna switch from business to business, you will probably get nowhere. But imagine if you stuck to one thing from the beginning, you would have 10 months of progress. Imagine where would that get you? You know what I mean? So you learn patience by running ultras because you cannot give up. Like, if I'm preparing for a 100k race in October, I cannot give up now, because the race day is gonna come and I'm gonna be unprepared. I'm gonna suffer, and suffer really bad. So I think this is like one of the greatest benefits, because right now everything I start I actually finish. And that goes far beyond an ultra running, trust me. The benefits of this are utterly exquisite, to be honest. And you meet yourself mentally. And what I mean by this, like, I think people nowadays do not know themselves. They do not know who they actually are. And this is a big problem, in my opinion, because you don't know what your desires, what your real desires are, what you actually want. Isn't that a bit weird, to do not know what you really want? Isn't it a shame to live a life you actually don't want to live? Because in ultras what happens is that when the pain arises and you're suffering, you meet your true self. Are you gonna give up? Well, if so, you know you are a quitter and you have something to work on. If not, then you know you can finish things and you can start something hard, and you know about yourself that you won't quit. And what I have talked about, like, if your brain isn't stimulated so much, you have honest thoughts, genuine thoughts, and these thoughts are the truth. These thoughts will tell you what you actually want. If you want to travel, good, do so. It's your dream, do it. If it came to during running, then do it. If it feels heartwarming, usually if you go by your gut and it feels like, oh my god, it feels heartwarming, I would love to do this, that's when you know it's honest and you actually want that stuff. Not what some random people tell to you. You don't even have to run an ultra if it is in your dream, but like, this is one of the benefits of running ultra marathons, is that it gives you idea what you actually want and who you actually are. Funny, because like the idea for doing the YouTube videos came to me while running, because genuinely running is what I love, what my passion is, and talking about it and teaching people online how to do it actually seems like my dream. So that's why I'm doing these videos. That's it for today, guys. I know it was a pretty short one, but I think I explained the benefits pretty well, so I hope this motivates you to start this beautiful journey. And I really hope you start training for our next ultra. Bye bye.